Hey Chelsea fans! We're back for another video full of fresh updates about Chelsea. Before we dive into the news, check out this message. Having said that, don't forget to show your support by subscribing to the channel and liking the video, because together we're stronger in supporting our beloved team. Chelsea's defense has taken a significant hit with the news that Wesley Fofana could miss the remainder of the season due to a tendon injury. The 24-year-old Frenchman sustained the injury during a pivotal moment in Chelsea's 3-0 victory over Aston Villa on December 1, when he inadvertently stepped on the ball while challenging Villa striker Ollie Watkins. It was a freak incident, but one that has left Fofana facing an extended spell on the sidelines. Up until that point, Fofana had been a regular starter for Chelsea, playing 12 of the 13 Premier League matches, with the only match he missed being due to suspension. His performances had shown promise, and the team had come to rely on him at the heart of their defense. Initially, Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca was optimistic about Fofana's recovery, stating that the defender would be out for a period of at least 3, 4, 5 weeks. This prognosis, while unfortunate, seemed manageable given the length of time left in the season. However, as the weeks have passed, the situation has taken a more serious turn, and Maresca has now acknowledged that Fofana's absence will be much longer than expected. The Italian coach described the injury as a huge blow for the club, and although surgery is not required, the timeline for Fofana's recovery remains unclear, with Chelsea unsure whether he will be fit to return this season. The loss of Fofana for an extended period comes at a challenging time for Chelsea, who have been struggling defensively in recent weeks. The injury leaves the Blues with fewer options at the back, adding to the growing list of injuries and absences that have plagued the squad. Fofana had been a key figure in Chelsea's defense, providing stability and leadership in the center of the pitch. His absence now leaves a significant gap in the backline, and Chelsea will have to rely on their remaining defenders to step up in his absence. The injury has only added to the pressure on the team, with fans and pundits alike wondering how Chelsea will cope without one of their most promising young talents. While Fofana's injury is a setback for Chelsea's defensive ambitions, it is also an opportunity for other players to prove their worth. Maresca will need to adjust his defensive strategy and find a way to maintain solidity at the back without Fofana's presence. The injury could see more responsibility placed on the shoulders of other defenders, who will now have to step into the spotlight and fill the void left by Fofana's absence. It's a chance for players to step up and make a name for themselves, but it will require a concerted team effort to keep Chelsea's defensive unit strong. As Chelsea and Fofana's team await further updates on his recovery, the uncertainty around his return is a reminder of the unpredictability that injuries bring to football. While it's unfortunate for the player and the club, it also serves as a crucial test for the team's resilience and ability to adapt. Chelsea will undoubtedly miss Fofana's composure and skill at the back, but they will need to rally together and face the challenges ahead. The Blues' title hopes and top 4 aspirations will be greatly affected by how they cope with his absence in the coming months. For now, Chelsea fans can only hope for a swift recovery for Fofana and that the team can hold steady until his eventual return. The potential departure of Christopher Nkunku from Chelsea is starting to stir up a storm of speculation, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. The talented French forward, who arrived at Stamford Bridge with high expectations in the summer of 2023, has shown flashes of his immense potential but has struggled to find consistency in his performances so far. While his time at Chelsea has been marked by a few standout moments, the question remains, can Nkunku adapt to the demands of the Premier League? With the Blues continuing their search for a more settled attacking force, Nkunku's future at the club could be on the line as Chelsea looks to evaluate its squad for the future. Nkunku's journey from Paris Saint-Germain to RB Leipzig, where he cemented his status as one of Europe's top attacking talents, showed the kind of player he can become. With a remarkable record of goals and assists in Germany, Nkunku became the heartbeat of Leipzig's attack. However, despite his impressive pedigree, his time at Chelsea has not been as smooth, with injuries and inconsistency hindering his ability to make a lasting impact. As Chelsea enters another crucial phase of rebuilding, Nkunku's future at the club may depend on whether he can rise to the occasion. Will the Frenchman find his rhythm and prove his worth, or could this season be his last at Stamford Bridge? The next few months could determine the course of his career, and Chelsea fans are eagerly awaiting the verdict. The possibility of Nkunku leaving Chelsea is a scenario that many fans are grappling with as the season progresses. Despite his undeniable talent and pedigree, his inability to consistently make an impact in the Premier League raises questions about his long-term fit at Stamford Bridge. With Chelsea continuing to evolve under their new manager, the club is in a period of transformation, and it's unclear whether Nkunku will be part of their future plans. If he fails to seize the opportunities given to him, it could mean a premature exit for the Frenchman, leaving Chelsea to search for another player to fill the attacking void. As speculation intensifies, Nkunku's fate could hinge on whether he can quickly adapt and prove his worth or risk being overshadowed by other emerging talents within the squad. Let's embark on this journey together. Before we move forward, please like and turn on notifications on the channel so you don't miss any exclusive updates about Chelsea. Without further ado, let's continue. Christopher Nkunku's journey to Chelsea was marked by immense promise, but his time at Stamford Bridge has been far from the smooth transition many expected. Arriving with high expectations after an outstanding stint at RB Leipzig, where he amassed 70 goals in 172 appearances, Nkunku's early performances for Chelsea in the 2023-24 season have been a mixed bag. His impressive record in Germany suggested he could be the missing piece in Chelsea's attack, but injuries and inconsistency have dampened his impact. Despite showing glimpses of his talent, scoring goals and providing assists, Nkunku has struggled to find the same rhythm that made him one of the Bundesliga's top performers. With only 11 goals in 29 appearances for Chelsea, questions about his future at the club are beginning to surface. As Chelsea faces another period of squad reshuffling, Nkunku's potential departure could be a pivotal moment in the club's rebuilding process. The Blues have invested heavily in their attack, but if Nkunku fails to establish himself as a key player, Chelsea may look to move on from the Frenchman. His departure would undoubtedly leave a gap in Chelsea's offensive lineup, one that could send the club back into the transfer market for another attacking force. The stakes are high for Nkunku, and with Chelsea eager to return to the top of English and European football, the next few months could determine whether the French forward remains a part of their plans or is ushered out in search of a fresh start elsewhere. The outcome will have a significant impact on both the player's career and Chelsea's ambitions moving forward. As speculation surrounding Christopher Nkunku's future at Chelsea intensifies, fans are left to wonder whether it's time for the French forward to move on or whether he still has the potential to thrive in the Premier League. With only sporadic flashes of brilliance, Nkunku's time at Stamford Bridge has yet to live up to the hype that followed him from RB Leipzig. Does he have what it takes to become the key player Chelsea so desperately needs, or will his inconsistency continue to haunt him? The next few months could determine whether Nkunku can turn his Chelsea career around or if the club will look for a more reliable option to lead their attack. The question now is, should Chelsea part ways with Nkunku, or should they stick by him in the hopes he finds his form? With so many attacking options at Chelsea's disposal, fans are divided. Some believe Nkunku can still make a massive impact, given time to settle and find his rhythm, while others argue that it's time for a fresh start. The Blues are under pressure to return to their former glory, and Nkunku's future may play a crucial role in how they rebuild their squad. Fans, what do you think? Should Chelsea continue with Nkunku, or is it time to cut ties and explore other options for their attacking line? Your thoughts are more important than ever. Tune in daily for the latest Chelsea news. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like to stay informed with exclusive updates. Share your thoughts in the comments, contribute to Chelsea. See you in the next video.